What's going on, guys? The public test server for Season 1 is now live, and we have a first look at the new rogue Kestrel. The server's currently bugged, so we aren't able to actually select her and try her in the new sabotage mode. So we're just going to run through her combat loadout in the shooting range and get you guys familiar with what she brings to the table. So don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more Rogue Company content. Let's go ahead and take a look at Kestrel. Okay, so here's what we got. So this is Kestrel. So she starts out with the P12K, so the same pistol as Talon and Phantom, and this actually just got buffed a little bit. I don't know if it was in this last update or if it's going to go live in Season 1, but the upgrade's now, so the magazine size is 8, and when you upgrade it to increase the magazine size, it's now 14. So a little increase in ammo capacity, which I think is a good thing for this thing. So we all know what this does. Boom, boom, boom. Pretty solid pistol. Nothing new there. Now what is new and what I'm excited about is we have two brand new weapons in the game. So she has an assault rifle, which is the Riptide, and she's got the Night SMG. So for the Riptide, your upgrades are increased magazine size, suppress firing, increased damage range, and reduce the recoil. So this thing's actually pretty sweet. I tried it out earlier, and I actually prefer this over the SMG. So let me show it to you here. It's got a pretty fast fire rate. And I think, what was that, 26 headshot damage? Yeah, dude, it's pretty nasty. The one thing I will note is this thing has a lot of recoil. Check this out. I'm not gonna compensate for recoil at all. It's kind of hard to control, both horizontal and vertical. So you really got to be able to control your recoil with this thing, especially at long ranges. That's it base. So if you upgrade it, you get increased magazine size to 40, you suppress the firing, increase the damage range, and then you reduce the recoil. So it does become a little more manageable. But it's still kind of hard to hit shots at long range. But this thing's sweet. It feels good. It sounds just absolutely terrifying. I think this thing's gonna be part of the meta for sure. Then there's the Night SMG. Not my favorite. I feel like the assault rifle actually does a better job at being an SMG. But its first upgrade increases the magazine size. Upgrade 2 reduces recoil. Upgrade 3 suppresses fire and increases damage range. So, oops, let's not do that. Let's look at it just base. So it has only 20 rounds, which kind of sucks. And for some reason, it's kind of glitched. It's, you know, stock is sitting there in my chest region. So this actually has a slower fire rate than the assault rifle. It does a pretty decent, you know, headshot damage though, 23. But look at that freaking bloom. Holy crap. So this is the recoil. Not too bad, really. It just becomes almost impossible to hit people at longer ranges. At least in the base version. Let's upgrade this thing. Increase magazine size. You get, I think, 30 now instead of 20, which is kind of, you know, that's okay. Reduce the recoil and suppress firing, increase damage range. So let's try this on a further target. So it becomes a little better, but it's rough. It's still kind of rough to hit far shots, which, I mean, it is an SMG, so that's kind of the purpose, but I feel like a lot of the SMGs in the game right now can laser people from a distance. Maybe that's going to change in the next update. I wouldn't be opposed to that because they're SMGs. I mean, they should be a close range weapon, right? So those are her two primaries. I actually prefer the Riptide over the Night. I think it's better, and it feels more like an SMG to me. And I think SMGs just run this game 100%, hands down. SMGs are the way to go. So those are her weapons. She's got a new melee, the Kukri. I don't know how to say that, but little curved sword. I mean, this thing does the same as every other melee weapon. Sounds dope. She's got the adrenaline shot, which Sigrid has also, and this is a brand new gadget. I don't know how to use this thing very well. Essentially, it's a bouncy grenade. It's like a rubberized grenade. So upgrades do the same as pretty much every other grenade. So I'll throw this thing so that you guys can see it, see what it does. So basically, you can bounce it off of walls, and I think, what did it say? A grenade that starts its fuse when it bounces off of walls. I don't think you can cook this thing, but once you throw it and it hits a wall, then it blows up. So I can see in the future this thing having some pretty nasty competitive uses, because the fuse begins once you bounce it off of a wall. So there could be some pretty sweet bank plays. But yeah, basically you throw that thing, it bounces, fuse starts, boom. That actually had a pretty decent explosion radius there. So that's it. It bounces off of walls. It's exactly like any other grenade. It's just like a bouncy ball. And then her perks, she's got Berserker. So you gain the ability to reload while sprinting. Padded steps. We all know what these are. I don't know why I'm going through them with you. Helping hand, replenish, really good. I liked using that with the assault rifle. And this one's new, resupply. So eliminating an enemy causes them to drop a supply kit, and picking up a supply kit re-equips your purchased gadgets. So that's pretty freaking sweet. So basically it's like having scavenger. If you play Call of Duty, it's like having scavenger. And what am I trying to say? Replenishes your gadgets, which is pretty nice. So for some reason, I don't think it's working on the shooting range, because I can't pick anything up. Yeah, I don't think it's working. Yeah, it's not working here, but it's supposed to drop some little kit. You pick it up, get your gadgets back. So that'll be pretty nice. We'll see how that plays out in the actual game modes. I think it'd be great, because gadgets are pretty vital, especially when you get into more like competitive high-end gameplay. So I think that'll be an awesome perk. And that's her combat loadout. Her passive is pretty awesome. I don't remember what it's called, and it's not listed here anyway, or anywhere, so maybe I can show you guys when I go back to the menu. But her passive, I don't know if you noticed, when I eliminated an enemy, it gives me an additional 1,000 cash. That's insane. I feel like that may get nerfed in the future, because 1,000 is a lot. Especially if you just frag out and kill a whole team in demo, dude. That's freaking 4,000 extra cash in addition to what you already get. That's insane. So that's her passive. Her active is pretty cool. It's like an area of effect. It's kind of, it's kind of similar to Dima. I don't remember what it's called again. I can, maybe go back, give you guys the names, or if you don't care, then I'm just going to skip it, because who cares what the names are. But what it does is basically you press your ability button, aim it in whatever area you're wanting, and she throws these drones. And they do some AoE damage. So I haven't quite figured out if, it didn't seem like the area of effect was very big. The recharge rate's really fast. I mean, it takes, what is that, maybe 10 seconds, and you got it back again. I feel like you have to aim it on somebody. Actually, let me go try that. Let's try it on a moving target and see if it follows. It didn't do any damage really when it hit, at the feet of somebody. Let's try, where's Dallas? Let's try it on a moving target and see if it just locks on. Okay, that didn't really do anything. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's try, maybe it's just my aim and I suck. Let's try it on a front-facing target and see what happens. Yeah, you'll see down there, recharge rate's pretty quick. It's probably, 10 to 15 seconds, maybe 10 to 12 seconds. Pretty quick. Here we go. I don't know, dude. I don't know. That's a little underwhelming. It doesn't lock on to people, it doesn't seem. And it didn't really look like it did a whole lot of damage, or didn't really have a big blast radius. Let me try it again. Let me put it at the feet of somebody, because it should do splash damage. That's kind of what I figured. We'll put it at the feet of Lancer. I don't know, dude. That seems like maybe it's bugged. But that's her ability nonetheless. It could be bugged in my eyes. Each one of them. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's literally right next to his feet. That should have done damage. 100%. That should have done damage each time. So, yeah, I don't know about that. But each one looks like it does 60 damage. If it's bugged, I'm sure they'll fix it. And I can see this being pretty good. Kind of similar to Dima's. A good crowd control, I think. Get people off of, you know, corners and head glitches and things like that. So that's Kestrel in a nutshell. I think she's going to be a lot of fun. If they fix the bug with the test server, I will get some actual gameplay of her, and I'll upload it so that you guys can see that as well and see her actually in action. So let me know, guys, what do you guys think? Are you guys excited for her, or are you more excited for just other Season 1 content like the Battle Pass? Let me know in the comments down below what you're most excited for, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.